Hello, it's Brian and Drew from Cathedral again. This time we're going to show you the trimmers and how to operate a trimmer and how to change a blade on the trimmer. There are 6 products in the range, from the smaller cutting mats and rulers, a multi-blade one, another larger multi-blade with different options on, a guillotine, and then the biggest sellers are the A4 and A3 standard paper trimmers. For the purpose of this, we'll use the A4 one. It's got rubber feet on the bottom, so the product sliding when you're using it. This will cut up to 10 sheets at a time. Obviously, if you want something more accurate cutting, then use fewer sheets. 5 or 6 sheets of 80 GSM paper here. So make sure the trimmer is on a solid surface. Obviously, it depends on what you want to cut and where you want to cut it. I'm not too fussed on this one, so because I'm just showing you. You slot the paper in underneath this gripper guard and put your fingers on the guard. Hold it nice and firm, a firm grip of the blade. Slide it down and you'll get a cut. And then they will slide out. There are different markings on the base of the trimmer which you can use depending on what you're trying to do, and then there's a rule up and down the sides and the corners. You can see that again and get it square. Clamp down, a little bit of downward pressure on the blade, and you can see that cuts very well. That's basically the functionality of our paper trimmers. Right, moving on from the first example, if you do put too many sheets of paper or thick card, like I say, our recommendation is the maximum of 10 sheets of 80 GSM. I've probably got, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 sheets here. And if you do put too many sheets through, what you will do is you potentially damage the blade, and the blade will roll up. It's in place. Very difficult. But this one's worked properly. So it will cut more sheets, but it's not ideal. Eventually, the wear and tear on the blade will be that great, or the blade risks riding up and sitting on top of the plastic holding bar. What we'll do now is we'll engineer one to do that and show you how to put it right after the event. Right, so what you may suffer from if you put too much through, as you can see there where the cutting blade is sitting on top of the plastic, it won't work or it'll damage this plastic. If that's what happens, you'll see on the end of the blade, you can take this out. That enables you to slide the blade out. So it releases the tension. You slide that back up again. So that's back down on in front of the cutting blade. Then slide that back in again. It's obviously a lot easier now because there's no tension on it. And then slide your clip back in at the end. And your blade is sitting where it should do again. Now, the risk is that you can damage this piece of plastic here, which we can replace that for you if you contact us. And then your trimmer will be good to go again. You can see that's working perfectly well.